In this video, we're going to review the 10 highest paying monthly dividend stocks in 2022. So before we start, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for weekly updates. Let's get started. One of the best things about dividend stocks is the satisfaction of watching your payout automatically deposit into your brokerage account. For investors, particularly during retirement, dividends can be a great source of consistent income. Even though the majority of dividend stocks pay out on a quarterly basis, investors who regularly factor those dividends into their household budgets may find the stocks that pay out on a monthly basis to be especially alluring. At least 5% yields are present on these 8 stocks that pay monthly dividends, which are distributed every 4 weeks on average. Using the stock's closing price on July 1, 2022, all dividends are calculated using a trailing 12-month formula. Here are our 10 top highest paying monthly dividend stocks in 2022 to consider adding to your investment portfolio. Number 10. SL Green, ticker SLG. You might not be familiar with the name, but SL Green is the REIT behind a lot of Big Apple offices. In fact, the firm bills itself as New York City's largest owner of office real estate. Despite concerns about employees continuing to work from home even as the pandemic winds down, New York City remains a top market for this type of real estate. SL Green has a market cap of $3.2 billion. Its dividend yield is 7.0%. Number 9. Realty Income, ticker O. Realty Income is a REIT whose identity is predicated on monthly dividends, as it calls itself the Monthly Dividend Company. This company owns single-unit commercial properties that it leases to high-quality tenants for long terms, typically more than 10 years. Realty Income has a market cap of $38.0 billion and a dividend yield of 4.5%. Number 8. Pembina Pipeline Corporation, ticker PBA. Pembina Pipeline is an oil and gas infrastructure and pipeline company that operates mainly in Western Canada. So far in 2022, Pembina has provided investors with a powerful 1-2 punch of a rising stock price and regular monthly dividend of about 16.5 cents per share. Pembina shares are up more than 20% year to date, thanks to soaring oil and gas prices. The ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine suggests energy prices will likely remain elevated for the foreseeable future. Pembina has also said it plans to raise its monthly dividend by 0.75 cents, or 3.6%, per share once it completes a joint venture deal with KKR, likely in the third quarter. Pembina Pipeline Corp's dividend yield is 5.5%. Number 7. AGNC Investment Corporation, ticker AGNC. AGNC Investment is a mortgage real estate investment trust, or REIT. REITs are a type of corporate structure that receive certain tax benefits but are required to distribute 90% of taxable income to their investors. This mandate guarantees a relatively consistent dividend, which is reflected in AGNC's regular 12-cent monthly payout. As a mortgage REIT, AGNC doesn't invest in residential real estate directly. Instead, it buys mortgage-related securities, which are largely federal loans backed by government-sponsored enterprises, including Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Federal backing reduces the risk associated with these assets, giving income investors peace of mind. AGNC Investment Corp's dividend yield is 12.5%. Number 6. Prospect Capital Corporation, ticker PSEC. Prospect Capital is a business development company or BDC. Prospect provides capital to middle-market companies and private equity financial sponsors for refinancings, leveraged buyouts, acquisitions and other purposes. Since 2004, Prospect has made more than 375 investments totaling more than $18.7 billion. Its current portfolio consists of 127 companies spanning 39 industries, providing investors with deep diversification. Like REITs, BDCs pay out at least 90% of their taxable profits as distributions to investors to maintain a lower corporate tax rate. Prospect has been public for 18 years, and it pays a consistent monthly distribution of 6 cents per share. Prospect Capital Corp's dividend yield is 10%. Number 5. Main Street Capital Corporation, ticker MAIN. Main Street Capital is another leading public BDC with a diversified portfolio, a proven track record and a lofty monthly distribution. Main Street has 190 cumulative investments and manages $5.8 billion in capital. The company also has a healthy balance sheet and a debt-to-asset ratio of around 1. The BDC focuses largely on debt investments in lower middle market companies that have annual revenue of between $10 million and $150 million. In October 2007, Main shares were trading at $15. In the roughly 15 years since Main Street has paid out more than $34 per share in distributions. Main Street Capital Corp's dividend yield is 6.5%. Number 4. LTC Properties Incorporated, ticker, LTC. LTC Properties is a REIT that owns and operates senior housing and healthcare properties. Senior housing facilities were hit particularly hard during the pandemic, and LTC shares are still down about 13% since the beginning of 2020. Despite the challenges, LTC maintained its 19-cent monthly dividend payment throughout the worst of the pandemic. As a result, LTC's funds available for distribution, or FAD, payout ratio climbed to an uncomfortable 100% in the third quarter of 2021. However, that ratio has dropped to 89.1% as of the first quarter, a sign business is now trending back in the right direction. LTC Properties Incorporated dividend yield, 5.9%. Number 3. Broadmark Realty Capital Incorporated, ticker, BRMK. Broadmark Realty Capital is a REIT that provides financial services for real estate investors and developers. The company offers short-term, first deed of trust loans backed by real estate to fund acquisitions, renovations or development of residential or commercial real estate. Since its inception in 2010, Broadmark has funded more than 1,200 real estate loans and deployed $3.8 billion in capital. The company has a $1.6 billion active, diversified loan portfolio with exposure to properties in 20 U.S. states. The portfolio consists of 227 active loans with an average loan size of about $7 million. Broadmark Realty Capital Incorporated's dividend yield is 12.3%. Number 2. Ellington Financial Incorporated, ticker, EFC. Ellington Financial is a mortgage REIT that invests in residential loans, commercial mortgages and commercial loans. About 2/3 of its portfolio consists of residential mortgages. The company says it focuses on underserved niche market segments where it believes it has identified market inefficiencies that provide opportunities for investment. Ellington switched to a monthly dividend payment in 2019, but it was forced to cut that monthly payment by nearly 50% during the pandemic in 2020. Ellington has since steadily built its dividend back up to its current level of 15 cents per share monthly, in line with pre-pandemic levels in 2019. Ellington Financial Incorporated's dividend yield is 11.9%. Number 1. EPR Properties, ticker, EPR. EPR Properties is a specialty triple net REIT focused on long-term leases on experiential real estate properties. EPR has a total of more than $6.4 billion in investments diversified among more than 200 tenants in 44 U.S. states. Movie theaters make up 43% of EPR's contractual revenue, and about 8% of total North American box office sales are generated by EPR theaters. Its other major sources of revenue include eat and play establishments, ski resorts and other attractions. Since November 1997, EPR has generated a total shareholder return of about 1,570%. The REIT pays a monthly 27.5-cent dividend. EPR Properties dividend yield, 6.5%. Despite the unpredictability of stock prices, high-quality companies consistently pay dividends, providing steady cash flow regardless of how the stock market is performing. A long-term gain for investors is possible with dividend stocks. Although receiving payments from your investments on a monthly basis can be nice, it's crucial to keep in mind that dividend sustainability is more significant than how frequently you receive payments. After all, you could pay yourself each month by dividing the typical quarterly dividend into 3 parts. Find businesses that have a solid track record of paying their employees and ideally increasing their payouts. Which of these high-paying monthly dividend stocks would you like to add to your investment portfolio? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for weekly videos on the best stocks to buy and the latest investing strategies for building wealth. Thank you for watching.